You know, from the beginning, I never planned on hiding anything from you. And I never planned on asking you to cleave your way through Okjinshini on your way up to the summit. There is a safe way up the mountain. I already sorta had a plan. Earlier, I should have never done that. I feel like I'm kinda the bad guy now. And I'm sorry. But there's a saying around the Mountain of Eternal Winter. Nothing will prevent one who has overcome the trials of the 6 witches from climbing the mountain. If we can get through the trials, then even the Okjinshini will open the path for us. Earlier, when you said you were looking for the trials, it just seemed like fate. The reason I want to climb that dangerous mountain is my little brother. He climbed the mountain to look for our father, and he hasn't returned yet. But we're not supposed to climb the mountain. Actually, there's a rule of the highlands that forbids it. The old man got so upset because he thought I was going to break it. Only the hawks with their snow-piercing wings and the leopards with their nimble legs are able to ascend this mountain. If a weak fox or deer climbs the mountain, then the hawk and leopard that left cannot return. But my brother dared to imagine it. He always wondered, why? Why can't we climb the mountain? However, you're not from the highlands. So, if you earned the rite of passage, then you could climb the mountain for me. What? I think I sprained my tongue just pronouncing it. Who is he? Ah, you mean that guy wearing a blanket? Wow, look at you. Connections all over the highlands. Man, I sure know how to spot a winner. The hut he lives in is over there. Right there. What are you planning to do? Are you planning to add him to our party? I just need to dry my eyes. He's no bold warrior. He's a bold thief. Here's old man Charbonneau's book we were looking all over for. Looks like he used the Black Dragon as a distraction to steal it. What's this? No matter what, my lord.
As expected, you too were looking for the book.
What? How did you get out of there?
There are times when this cursed brand can be useful. Despite my defeat, you witnessed what I was capable of with Belmorn's powers. I'm sure that talkative black spirit of yours is whispering endlessly in your head, so let me cut to the chase and make you an offer. I am also in search of the Eunuchs. I want to erase Belmorn's brand with its god-devouring flame. I have need of its power, just once. What becomes of it after, I care not. As such, we have no reason to be rivals for the flame, do we?
No! He hurt people!
I harmed not a single hair. I only erased their memories. I'll say it but once more, my goal is Belmorn's erasure. I just need the flame to burn off this brand. Afterward, do as you like with it. I lost everything. There isn't a single soul on the continent who knows not my face. And what's more, this failed monarch's mark continues to attract pests. However, there was one that understood my only wish was to restore Serendia to its former glory, though the world may stand against me. If I had but this one person by my side, wouldn't that be enough? Dorette. That sweet girl loved me no matter what. But in this state, this atrocious state, I cannot start anew.
No! He hurt people!
I want to return while I still have a place to return to, with mind and body cleansed. I have need. I want to return while I still. I want to return while I still. I want to return while I.
Were you, close with that fella? No way you're closer with him than you are with me, right? Well, he does seem pretty strong. Guess that means we can conquer the trials even faster, right? Anyway, time is of the essence. So now, everyone is in agreement, yes? The first witch is Marsh, the Witch of Swamps. Her trial begins with escaping from the Swamp of Deep Slumber. Sorry. Yeah, I can't really read this Highland script. But hey, there's a drawing of a hawk here. Noel's companion at Wind Noel's perch, Tamulin. Wow, he really is the warrior that lives with the mutant swamp sentinel. Wow.
For now.
According to myth, the first abets that saw the light of day was the hawk abet. Lando, what a mess you've made. You should know, the mutant swamp sentinels are also beings of Everfrost. And you, bear in mind that terrorizing the town with your dragon is prohibited.
It was a matter of urgency.
Anyway, this is Noel's perch of the first hawk abets. It's not hawk rule for the Chantis exam, so why are you all here?
We are looking for Tamulin, he who is known as a companion of Noel. We seek a clue from him about the first witch's trial.
Wow, your friend is a real go-getter.
Even if we are the bridge that connects the worlds, we cannot just let anyone—
Hold. I see you've finally arrived. You who will face the witch's trial. I've been expecting you.
There are procedures regarding Wind Noel. For 3 days, you are to pay respects to Noel. For 7 days, you are to bathe with his companions. And only those who pass the Chantis exam within 15 days are allowed to face the witch's trial. These are the rules.
When the rules need to be followed, then they will be followed. Ever since the day of the explosion, the Hawks, Noel's winged companions, can no longer cross the mountain of eternal winter. Swept away by the dark blizzard, they are either unable to find their way back, or are maimed and perish. The trials left by the 6 witches were definitely prepared for times like this.
This is a man who speaks my language.
You'll knock the companions off their perches making a racket like that. Come inside, you who is to undergo Marsh's trial. Some things require a native perspective to fully understand. On the day of the explosion in the Sherakan iron mines, Shaman Invish dreamed for the first time in many moons. Incomprehensible screams of the 6 witches said the long-departed flame must be returned to the mountain. When we asked what it meant, he said, "Just because it has never been seen, does not mean it does not exist." Temulin's words are not without merit. If we continue to remain as we are, then the Hawk Abets that left to traverse Everfrost will never be able to return home. Rules and principles are of utmost importance here. You will be the first with the privilege of breaking them. So please, take on the trial of the witch and uncover the unseen truth.
While seeking a place to roost, Noel, the first of the Hawkabets, happened upon lands once belonging to the long-departed Marsh, Witch of Swamps. As he neared, he could see the humans who had settled on the cliff tops, packing up their belongings. "Why are you departing these lands?" asked he, to which the humans replied, "These are the lands of the great witch Marsh, who taught us how to bind the ankles of dragons. But the mutants make it such that we can no longer remain here." "But what brought you to these lands?" asked they, to which Noel in turn replied, "'Twas my keen eyes that brought me here, having caught the glimmer of a seed shining in the soil of swamps below." The humans climbed the cliff to gaze upon the swamps as Noel had, yet they could see naught. Only thick clouds of dust kicked up by the mutants. The humans looked anxious, then turned to Noel in anger when...
A surprisingly large mouth for such a small fox.
You're sharp, like Noel's eyes. That is why passing the Chantas exam is a requirement. You will need to become one with your hawk companion. We are skipping over all these steps due to your sincerity. Temulin, the true companion of Noel, will guide you.
If you're heading to Ailton, you should visit Solongo. Now you will begin to commune with the companion you will take on the trial. Approach them with respectful hearts. Before we get started, please select a companion you would like to commune with. If you keep changing companions when you get rejected, they'll surely be hurt by it.
Procedure upon useless procedure.
I'll test my luck with this fella.
Submit thyself, Hawk.
Good. May Noel's warm winds embrace you. If you form a connection, they will unfurl their wings and puff out their chests. If not, they will show their talons, in which case you must slowly step back.
How can I commune with them when I'm too short to reach them?
That is fine. Communion has nothing to do with your height, just your eyes. You may not succeed on your first attempt. If you do fail, go to the Noel totem and butcher the sheep offered there. Then bring the lamb meat and try again.
Procedure upon you.
How can I commune with them when I'm too short?
When will I be able to...
Sincere hearts always connect. Now you may attempt the witch's trial. Good. May Noel's warm winds embrace you. Follow the hawk while avoiding the mutant swamp sentinels. They will lead you to the seeds hidden by the witch.
I can't believe it. This guy? You know what he just told me to do? Get lost!
They can't see very well below
Oh my
their
days,
knees.
I've never had anyone talk to me like that.
Move
Did I
while
deserve
crouched,
that? No,
and you might
I
as well
did
be a
not.
phantom.
Oh, jeez.
But your friend here, I don't think he's cut out for such maneuvers. His legs seem terribly weak. I'll give him 10 steps at most before he's just extra baggage. And that's me being generous.
Hey, pal. Does this thing on my back look like a shell to you, huh? I'll tell you about these legs. You have no idea what kind of raw power I got in them.
It appears this burden falls on us, and us
Back in the
alone.
day, in Ailton, you know what they used to call
First,
me? Lightning
I will
Lando.
erase
That's how
my
fast I could run
presence,
to Dregan. 3
borrowing
minutes
what
flat.
I need from
That was on a
Belmorn's
bad day.
powers. So if anything goes wrong, it's all on you. If you cause me any trouble, I will cut you down myself. If you fear you may be caught, try to lie low. Lying prone will enable you to move easily and avoid. Stay low.
Perhaps that fox would have been better. Perhaps that fox would have been better. Perhaps that fox would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure you don't take another step. Not let them sniff you out. It appears this burden falls on us, and us alone. Move while crouched, and you might as well be a phantom. If you cause me any trouble, stay low.
Perhaps that fox would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure.
Perhaps that fox would have been better. Perhaps that fox would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure another step. Stay low. Do not let them sniff you out. If you fear you may be hit, try to lie low. Lying prone will enable you to move easily. Stay low. Do not let them sniff you out. If you fear you may be caught, try to lie lying prone will enable you to move easily. If you do this again,
Would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure. If
Perhaps
you do
that
this again,
fox would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure.
Perhaps
do
that
this
fox would have
I'll
been
make
better.
sure you don't take
Perhaps that fox would have been better. Perhaps that fox would have been better. Perhaps that fox would have been better.
You've no idea how many times I wanted to leave you for dead. You were lucky. Let's get moving. Procedure upon use...
Wow, that was some awesome teamwork, you guys. You know what would have made it even more entertaining? Some jerky.
Is there no way to keep this one's jaw shut? Stop wasting our time and get moving to the next trial.
I'm so glad to see that you've succeeded without injury. I apologize for my initially cold demeanor. Please forgive me.
Toma just wanted to maintain the respect of our winged companions. Tamulin, let's bring this to a close, shall we?
Say your farewells to your respective companions. They may appear again to assist in your hour of need.
Don't worry, little buddy. We may have just watched from the sidelines, but we'll get our moment next time.
Don't go to Calphion. 'Tis a silly place.